Before I start the video, I did want to give a big shout out to God because look at the sky. Like, God is really popping off. Do you see that? I know you see that. Anyways. Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Marichi and I am back with another video. So, as you can see by the title, today we're going to be chatting about teaching people how to treat you. I got to get in my groove a little bit because I haven't been on YouTube for a little while. I kind of feel a little awkward, but I know the more I keep talking, the better it's gonna be. As you can see by the title, let me close this window so there won't be any noise. Today we're gonna be talking about teaching people how to treat you. When I say teaching people how to treat you, I don't mean telling people your standards or telling people your boundaries and stuff like that. I don't mean it in that sense. I mean it in a sense where showing people your standards, showing people your boundaries. So the first point is going to be boundaries. People cross your boundaries because you show them that they can. Wait, before I get started, disclaimer, this video is also for myself. So just because I'm talking about this and, knowledge in this area of conversation does not mean that it's not something that I'm working on. Because we all go through breakups and makeups. We all go through cheatings. We all go through toxic friendships, toxic relationships, toxic women you're dealing with, toxic men. We all go through the cycle, situationships, all of that. We all go through it. But at the end of the day, it is up to you to change your circumstances. You teach the people around you how to treat you. You are inviting in toxic behavior because you're not setting your boundaries straight. You're not setting yourself straight. You're not holding yourself accountable. And if you like what you hear in this video, all you got to do is just like, comment, and subscribe. It's free, so it won't hurt. And if you want to just support me, just, like, comment, and subscribe. Once someone oversteps your boundaries and you continue to keep letting them back in and doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, you're letting them know that they can do that. They can do that. When I say things like teaching people how to treat you, I don't necessarily mean by speaking and talking about it. I mean by showing. A lot of you say that actions speak louder than words, right? Okay, then show people how you want to be treated. If somebody oversteps a boundary, you need to back up. You need to not give them the space and the access to do that anymore. But a lot of times, I'm also guilty of this. A lot of times what we do is feel like, well, let me just give them one more chance, because I would want another chance. Let me just try to fix that. Maybe they need No! You are not God. You cannot fix anyone, okay? You are only in control of what you can control. So if everyone else is overstepping your boundaries and you feel like you're not enough because people are taking advantage of you, that is your fault. You should not blame other people for the boundaries that you never set, okay? And that's one thing that I had to learn. Becoming 21, one thing 2023 did teach me is creating healthy boundaries for yourself. Because if you do not do that, people will definitely overstep and feel like they can do that because you have no substance. And that's another thing, creating substance for yourself. You need to understand that in order to have substance, you need to create it within yourself first. Everything you want in someone else, you need to make sure that you have that. Okay? So you can attract someone that's in the same caliber and the same status as you. Say you want a rich man, high value man, a healthy man, someone who's not toxic at all, but you keep attracting toxic men that keep cheating on you. It is because you're not looking within yourself and asking yourself, what's the problem? Like, why do I keep getting cheated on? You need to look within yourself and understand that there is behaviors within yourself that you need to change to attract this certain type of man. A high value man, for example, wants an intelligent woman, a woman who holds her head high, a woman that can capture a room without even saying a word, a woman that is confident but also very humble. If you feel like you're not these things, then you need to start working on it. You need to start looking at yourself. And please don't lie here. Like, you can't come into this new journey of your life being delusional either. Like, you have to take some type of accountability in order to fix yourself. Like, in order to become someone that you want to become, in order to become that girl, that woman that you want to become, you can't come into this being delusional. Like, you need to sit yourself down. You need to look at yourself in the mirror, and you need to tell yourself, this is what's wrong with me, this is what's wrong with me, and that's what's wrong with me. And once you can figure these things out, then you have to unlearn bad habits and just, you know what, I'm giving all the keys, and that's gonna be another video. Okay, all of that I'm talking about is gonna be in another video on how to become an emotional, intelligent person that understands how to navigate their emotions, how to navigate the way they feel, the way they move around in the world, and just, you know, everything that they hold, how to navigate that correctly. Okay, so I do apologize if my phone looks like the angle looks different and like the lighting looks different. My phone fell down and I just tried to, like, you know, fix it up a little bit. So I do apologize, but as I was saying, I forgot what my train of thought was, but that's okay. We can go on another topic. 2024, you're not going to attract inconsistent people in your life anymore. Do you know why? Because you're going to become a consistent person within yourself and not tolerate anything lower, or anything lower than that. You're not going to tolerate. This is another thing. You teach people how to treat you based on how much you tolerate with them. Okay? If you tolerate X amount of bare minimum that you can receive, that's how much someone is going to give you. All right? People don't care. Listen, I am someone that does care about what you say, because then I can hold you accountable by the words that you tell me. And that'll tell me if you are a woman or a man of your word. But I know a lot of you guys say actions speak louder than words, which they do. But at the end of the day, in order for actions to speak louder than words, you need words to hold them accountable, right? To know if they're a man of the word or a woman of their word. Because how would you know if it's within their character to do these things that they're doing if they never told you that it's in their character, or they never told you what they did for their mom, or, you know, things of that nature? Like, so for me, I feel as though that's really important, what people say and how they say it. This is another thing. You teach people how to treat you when you talk less. Okay? That you need to talk less. Stop talking. Stop talking. And this is very crucial to me, because I feel as though the more you talk, the more people start to perceive you in a different type of light, especially if you're someone that speaks with no substance. And I don't want you to take offense to that, but if you do take offense to that, that means that is something that you should work on. I understand sometimes we get in the mood where we tend to like overshare things, especially like as a woman. Like, you just feel comfortable with this girl, and then now like you feel like you want to overshare your whole life. But trust me when I say, you will have a completely different reaction to how people treat you when you talk less. People will know, oh yeah, she doesn't talk. You just got to get it done. She doesn't do too much. Just look at her. Like, just look at her. Another point that I'm going to get to is the way you look on the outside. But going back to the way you talk, or how much you talk, people are going to know how to address you. They're going to know what to say when they're approaching you by how much you talk. If you talk so much, you will lose respect, especially as a woman. You will lose respect first and foremost. People just won't take you serious, because it's just like, why are you saying every and anything that comes to your mind? Like, sometimes it's okay to keep your opinions to yourself. Not even opinions, just words. Sometimes it's okay to keep your words to yourself. Like, shh, be quiet. Just be quiet, okay? Just be quiet. You know, that will take you so far. Because think about it like this. When you keep yapping and yapping and yapping and yapping and opening your mouth and just talking so much, one day you're going to say something you did not mean to say. One day you're going to say something Like, for example, if you're on a date with a man, or vice versa for the guys that's watching, if you're on a date with a woman and you keep talking, you're gonna tell them what you tolerated in your last relationship. And guess what? They're gonna treat you as such. They're gonna be like, oh, that's what she used to receive. That's what she accepted. She used to accept bare minimum things like this. So why would I give her the world? If she accepted you, I would walk to the ends of earth for a man. But a man will walk to the corner store for me. Why is that? Because I told him how my last used to treat me. Oh, he used to cheat on me. Like, I never got treated well. Like, you're the only guy. You're the first guy that ever treated me so well. You're the first guy that ever gave me flowers. Zip it. Stop talking. Zip it. Stop talking. Why? Because you're letting them know that's what you receive. You're okay with receiving that. Because if you weren't, you would have never dealt with those type of men. But the fact that you did, even if you dealt with them for like a week, it doesn't matter. The fact that you did shows him, okay, as long as I just give her a little bit more than what he gave her, then I can, I could pass through. I could definitely make it past like a month or two. That's what you're telling him. And by all means, if you don't want your love life or your friend life or whatever to be, if you don't want it to be inconsistent, babe, start being consistent with the way you talk, with the way you walk, with the way you act, with everything. Start being consistent for yourself. Stop letting these people run over you by talking too much. Half of the stuff that happens to you is literally because of you. You don't have bad luck. You just have a big mouth. And sometimes it's okay to be quiet. Sometimes it's genuinely okay to be quiet. Like, it is. But sometimes it is okay to talk. Sometimes it's okay to ramble, especially if you're around people that you trust. You have to know when and where to open your mouth, when and where to say certain things, who to say it to. Be wise, be emotionally intelligent, have a high EQ, have a high IQ. Please, come on, let's act like we know. Anyways, another thing is your personal appearance. So the way you look, right now I don't have my nails done, boo-hoo. Anyways, the way you look really would tell someone how they can treat you, because it's like, if someone looks at you and sees the way you put yourself together, sees the way you do your hair and your makeup, and the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you just look, your nails done, lashes done, everything done, makeup looks natural and beautiful, and hair just looks flawless. If you want it to be treated a certain way, especially as a woman, I'm speaking for my women. If y'all want to be treated a certain way, pretty privilege is a real thing. If you want the highest of highs experiences as a woman, you have to look like the highest of highs. You can't sit here and just be like, okay, I'm gonna put my bonnet on and just put my Crocs on and just walk out the door. No, because if you see, let's say you see your type at Starbucks, he's not gonna approach you. You know you're pretty. You know you could really put it on for real. But he doesn't know that. He's going to think that's how you step out all the time. Because it's like, if she didn't care today, she's not going to care tomorrow. Inconsistent. You see what I'm saying? That's another inconsistent thing. And I'm talking to me because I'm like this too. Yesterday, I just had a bonnet on in my sweatpants. Today, I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, damn, girl, you need to do this every day. You are exactly who you want to be. It's up to you to look like that. It's up to you to teach yourself how to do your hair, teach yourself how to do your makeup. You don't have to pay so much money. Sometimes you can even go to the drugstore, get drugstore makeup, and look like an expensive girl. As long as you take care of yourself very well, people will treat you as such. High quality receives high quality. A high quality store only receives people that is ready to pay for high quality things. You need to look like high quality so you can receive high quality people that want to treat you like high quality. Simple. And high quality things don't tell you about their dirty past. They don't. They don't. You just have to talk less, look good, sit there and be quiet and just let the man do all the talking. Okay? Talk when necessary and study a lot. Get very educated on how to be a woman, how to speak when a man is talking to you, what to say, things to do. Like, you have to be really educated when coming into this. Why? Because a good man can tell if you're just putting on an act. And you don't want someone to just be like, oh, she's just putting on an act. This is not really her. So before you even take steps to looking good on the outside, make sure your inside matches the outside. I need you guys to know this. This is a very important key point. Your inside confidence very much dictates what's on the outside. Okay? You can't talk to a man, look pretty on the outside, and then when you start talking, you say things like, the earth is flat. And you just sit there and say things like, the earth is flat, and like, that's what I believe, and like, I feel like people are just dumb. They need to wake up. People do need to wake up, but it's just the way you're saying it. Like, come on, have some, charisma. 2024, you are going to become the woman you deserve to be. You know why? Because you are smart. Okay? And you are smart enough to know that you deserve more. And you're smart enough to know that the things that you need to do to get to that point, you're smart enough to know that you deserve everything high quality, everything. You deserve high quality things. You don't deserve the bare minimum, and you know that. You're smart enough to know that you deserve everything in this world. You're smart enough to know that you deserve the man that you want and the woman that you want. If you are a man watching this, you deserve it. Okay? You guys need to put yourself together just as much as we do. All right? And I know you will, because you're smart. And you know what's best for you, and you know what you have to do to get to the point where you want to be. But anyways, guys, this will be the end of my video. If you want a part 2 to this video, because I feel like I only touched on like 3 to 4 things, and this conversation is like very long for me. Like, I have key points that needs to be touched on. But thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you so much, babes. Let me know if you want to see part 2 of this video, and please let me know what you want to see from me. And another thing, please, I'm begging you, I'm gonna say this because I have to hold myself accountable. I know sometimes my sister tells me, don't tell them that you've been gone for so long and stuff like that, just post. And it's like, but no, I have to say it because I feel like I have been gone for so long, and I do apologize. And really, like, I know my videos help a lot of people because I get a lot of DMs and messages about my videos and how it impacted people. So I'm really doing this for myself, to hold myself accountable on how much I post, and for you guys, because I know you guys love to see videos like this on my page. So I thank you so much for tuning in. Genuinely, I do thank you, because you did not have to. It is out of your kindness. So I genuinely do thank you for taking the time to watch my video. And if you have not already, please like, comment, and subscribe, and you will see me next time. Bye, babes.